Hello, this is Moana. Just wanted to talk about the Dave Ramsey thing and my thoughts. If you guys ever have a chance, either watch his live stream on YouTube or subscribe to his YouTube channel and watch. Like, yesterday was amazing. It's 3 hours long, and each hour he has a theme. Whereas yesterday it was 3 debt-free screams in 1 hour. And I love debt-free screams because he'll ask what the range of income was, how they heard about the program, what was the hardest thing about the program, what was the easiest thing, how the spouse got on board, or he just goes into detail. And then he'll say, if you're talking to your 22-year-old self, what would you tell your, or whatever age they're at that time, they'll say, what would you say to that person? Like, would you tell them how to get to those goals, or what tips would you give them? So I love the debt-free scream. I almost cry basically every time I watch them, and I get obsessed and I rewatch them just to get tips on things. So the debt-free scream, if you guys have never watched it, once he goes through all these questions, he'll get really loud at the end, and then you could feel I'm getting emotional right now. He'll say their name, and he'll say the amount of money that was debt snowballed, the amount of time it took them to wipe that debt out. And he'll say it so loud and get the energy way up and get me so excited, and I'm sure just make the people that drove all the way to Tennessee to do the debt-free scream, it helps them feel proud. And then he'll be like, count it down, your debt-free scream. I'm so gonna cry. And then usually it's a cute little family, or it could be even like a single person whose boyfriend told them about the debt-free scream. And then they'll just say, 3, 2, 1, we're debt-free. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I was gonna be so emotional, but I want to be able to do the debt-free scream at one point. And I just thought I'd share with you the things that were hardest for me. We're in the middle of the debt snowball. We're breaking the rules because we're supposed to do the baby step number 1. You're supposed to do all the baby steps in order. So you're supposed to do baby step number 1 first, which is save the $1,000. But I'm not going to beat myself up that we haven't done it yet, because it's been years and years and years. I mean, me and my husband have been together married 13 years and together for 15 long years. But we've never saved. So I'm not going to beat myself up that we just started doing the Dave Ramsey program in March and it's October now. I'm not going to be mad that we haven't saved, which means we also haven't done the envelope system, which also means we haven't even tried Rachel Cruz's modified version of the clip system with her new wallet that came out. She really did a great job with getting out that wallet, which I really, really want. So I'm just but we have been doing baby step number 2. So we're doing it out of order, completely not the way the system is set up. But the debt snowball is baby step number 2. And we've been hitting it hard with his loans, student loans, because we were so behind. So this will be the first time. I thought we were completely caught up. We used to get notices saying, we're going to do further legal action, from his student loans. We would get notices for the power company saying we're going to shut off your utilities. So this is the first year we've ever gotten so caught up, and I'm so intense, like almost gazelle intense, with being aware of how much we get charged. I've gotten our power bill down substantially. I think I mentioned that in the first video. I think this is the 3rd video, but I get really intense about that. And So this month we'll finally be caught up with everything, because we have to pay extra on a student loan to pay, because Dave Ramsey's rule is you pay minimum payments only on everything, and pay the smallest to largest, and to get that knocked down. And then that way, when you have the bigger bills, like your car payment, your car payment, as well as your debt, like Sally Mae and stuff like that, and big payments like that, then you could just throw huge sums of money towards those bills. So we're actually getting to the point where we have the minimum payments. We're doing minimum payments on things. But I do need to do the emergency fund. So, okay, I'm getting distracted because I'm in the parking lot of a gym that we're members to. So, the thing that I wanted to discuss too is when you're subscribed to something, try to utilize it to its fullest. So we have a membership to the gym. So here's a very, very good example, because I'm doing it right now. My husband's in there working out, and I'm out here waiting in the car, which I don't mind, because I love reading. I'm trying to finish the book, Love Your Life, Not Theirs. I already finished Smart Money, Smart Kids. I watch YouTube debt-free screams and cry in the car, or I watch Ellen's show and watch all the things where she recognizes people that have been kind to one another or generous or saved someone's life. And then she always makes the announcement, Shutterfly or Walmart or whatever company wants to recognize you for your great works and give you a check for $10,000. So Chris Hogan likes to tell you to have a dream date with your spouse. So every time Ellen gives like $10,000 or whatever, I just say to myself, wow, what would that be like if someone just gave us that money? Like, what would we do with it? Would we gift things to people? Would we be more generous? Would we just knock out Sally Mae, his CNA student loans? So I do need to dream big. With the debt-free screams, he'll say, what was the hardest? What was the easiest? So right now I'm still in the hardest part so far is figuring out our budget. Well, not figuring it out, but being more intense and intentional on utilizing it to its fullest, with focusing on the things we need to focus on. I think you could probably tell from this video, I'm probably all over the place. But I just need to be better at that. I'm not beating myself up about it, because, again, we started it in March. And it's just October right now. So all the things that I'm lacking in, I'm not beating myself up. I'm just happy that I'm aware of it, and that I am just slowly just telling myself, okay, there's room to get better. It's okay. The things that it's going to be super easy for me to do is generosity. It's going to be so easy to be generous once we have the money. But I have to tell myself to not be generous right now, because I really want to buy the wallet, the Rachel Cruz's wallet, and I want to buy one for my cousin, and I want to buy one for my friend Stephanie, who's starting the program, and who's been killing it, by the way. Good job, Stephanie. It's my cousin Kainoa. She's in Orem. That's another hard part, as I want to drive to her house like every day to hang out with her. So if I had gas in my car, I would not be disciplined enough to tell myself I can't go today. But I hardly have gas in my car, so it's not a problem. So I really can't go to visit her. So, but once I get the money to have gas in my car, then I'll have to be that much more disciplined. It's going to be interesting. But that's the one thing that I like to think about too, is Dave Ramsey. And I mean, Dave Ramsey had me at give. He had me at give. Just thinking about all the things that me and my husband would be able to do when we're out of debt is give. So Dave Ramsey had me at give. But the one thing that he said is that really struck me. There's been several things actually, but one was discipline begets discipline. So here I am saying how scared and worried I am that I'm not going to be disciplined once we do have the money for things to not go wild. But my husband's been losing quite a bit of weight, 125 pounds right now. And because of his discipline, that's been one of the easy things, is packing his lunch. Well, I've been doing it for 2 years. That's how he lost so much weight. And that's why he's at the gym, because he said that once I started losing that weight, I had so much energy and I needed to use my energy up. So that's why he likes to go to the gym. Me, I feel like I'm in that learning stage, so I just want to be a sponge and learn everything, but I do need to learn balance. In fact, actually, Dave Ramsey has a Entree Leadership coming up October 19th, Wednesday. And the tickets, I think the event's just about sold out. It's an all-day Entree Leadership thing. And it's basically highlights on how to run your business. And yes, I'd love to be an entrepreneur. That would be super fun. I'm currently not employed right now. And I just would like to put my skill set towards something. But we were always under the impression that you need like $10,000 to start a business. So it's just interesting to see Dave Ramsey's take on things. So Wednesday, October 19th, he's providing a live stream, not to be replayed, for $29.99, that from like 8:30 a.m. until the afternoon, late afternoon, I think he said. And he's going to do that live stream available with a discount as well. When you order it, you type in Dave Chat, DAVECHAT, so no spaces, and you get $5 off. So it's $24.99, which is insanity, just to be sitting next to, because Chris Hogan is going to speak. A woman, she does Business Boutique. I can't remember her name, but I want to know more about her, because she seems like she's a very inspiring speaker. I love Chris Hogan. He's hilarious. And I love that Dave Ramsey has been saying that when they do conferences and stuff like smart money conferences, Chris Hogan is rated as the most favorite speaker out of all of them. Between, Dave and Rachel. And so it cracks me up. But it's just great that Dave knows how to build leaders. So I want to learn more about that. If you can, I don't know when my husband will post these up and make these videos available for anyone to watch. I'm going to definitely make at least my cousin watch this or something. So I don't know if anyone else is going to watch this ever, but if my husband posts it up on time, check it out for the live stream of Dave Ramsey's thing. So October 19th. Of Entree Leadership. And he does he has so many programs that they teach you so much. And I was watching something he was saying about leadership. So that's probably what got me on this Entree Leadership thing. And I don't even remember what I was saying originally. But I just need to be more disciplined. I'm telling myself not to beat myself up, because this is all new to me. I can't be perfect right out the gate. We haven't taken Financial Peace University, so as soon as we have our $1,000, and we'll try to figure out if Dave Ramsey would say you have to get rid of your debt first also before you take financial peace. So I don't know. I might have to call in. I'm too scared to call in because he can be kind of rough on some of his callers, and that's what makes it entertaining and so fun to watch. But then it makes me scared to want to call in and be like, should I do baby step 2 or should I go to Financial Peace University to help me with baby step 2? So I'm not sure. He may have already answered that call. I could probably do it in the search engine on his YouTube channel. Maybe I could find out the answer that way. I'm not sure. And I've been looking for groups to join on Facebook that do the Dave Ramsey thing. I haven't found them yet, but I have a feeling I'll find them soon, because it just seems like the more support you have and the more people cheering you on, the easier. So I'm going to work on all of the above. I'm going to work on maybe one day going inside that gym instead of just waiting in the parking lot for my husband. Yeah. So things will get pretty amazing pretty soon, I'm sure. I mean, once you start taking the action, keep that emotional momentum Dave Ramsey talks about, then if you believe, you could do phenomenal things. He talks about that a lot too. But I could ramble on forever, so I better go. Take it easy.